Board games, board games, it's what we're talking about. Board games, I might be talking about. And I'm going to maybe not talk about board games quite a lot, but I'll probably talk about them tangentially because there's something involved with me. Board games are maybe what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about being okay or not okay, but I'm not gonna shout. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is, wherever you are. 10 a.m. ish UK time, time for busy beats and board game blether. And today, as is usual on a Friday, is just a quick show to say hello as I'm on my way to go and play test. And honestly, Friday, I think it's the best day because I get to all these folks, and so I get on my way. A moment ago, I was on my bike, and though it's exercise, it's kind of something I like, more thinking about the destination I'm going to. And it's not something where I think that I really want to go out, but sometimes when I do, I find I enjoy it, and when I'm pedaling, I find I relish it. And the wind in my face, the feeling of speed, I'm not going to say that it's a thing that I need, but going fast, seeing the cars, and sometimes I'm faster, and I go from a street to a street, from one to the other, and I keep on going on my way to playtest, where I know there'll be other people, and that's why Friday is the best. Because honestly, Friday, like as the title says, I'm not feeling great. I'm going to say that generally I'm not feeling okay these days. I'm just feeling a bit overwhelmed. I've got to make some life changes. Maybe talk through things. Think like maybe sometimes you can't do everything perfectly, and so lowering your standards is kind of the only way to be. But I know some people say no, don't do that. But if I didn't, then I'd never get anything finished. So maybe lower the standards. Maybe say this is good enough. I mean, getting out there, people can still enjoy the stuff. So running a Kickstarter, making games, but still feeling lonely. It, I guess it's been the past 2 months. Yeah, being on my own, but still, like yesterday, the thoughts of going outside, it just made me feel anxious, and I just wanted to hide and stay inside and be under the duvet, and yeah, I did. So it was basically in the bed and the couch that I stayed all day. And obviously, that's not great. And I didn't even get the things that I wanted to get done. But uh, life's still okay. And I've still got the opportunity to have fun. I mean, I'm still coming out on Friday and looking forward to it. And I'll be there at the National Theatre in just a short bit. So let's talk about recent highlights, living life and seeing the sights. Recent highlights, playing games and other delights. Yesterday, I mean, I guess I managed to brush my teeth this morning, which is pretty bad to admit that yeah, I realised that I didn't have my toothbrush beside the sink, so it's the first time I've brushed it since Monday, which is abysmal. That's really terrible. That's not great at all. And so, yeah, just be, is it because of con crash? Is it because of coming down, feeling sad after what was a nice weekend? Is it because of, you know, maybe personal stuff that I don't really want to get into? Um, yeah, going on where I feel like well, I'm not entirely sure what the path forward is, but yeah, that's something that I don't want to get into publicly out of respect to the other person involved. But that really, there was something that happened that really saddened me. And just, at least I'm outside. At least I'm walking along just beside Euston Station. And so I am hopeful for the future because hearing that someone enjoyed my game, it makes me feel validated. And honestly, some days I do feel like I'm feeling really, really down. And some days I do think about like, yeah, I try to think about reasons to live. And then sometimes it's a tiny thing like Richard Simpson, honestly, we're not wizards, made a funny silly joke and it made me smile and it made me think, hey, not everyone's terrible. And I remembered that for a while. And it's, I'm not going to say things are okay because they clearly aren't, but I still have blessings and I try to remember them in my heart. So let me just quickly say brilliant thing, what's an awful thing which is brilliant. So I'm going to say brilliant thing is bicycle. Bicycle, it allows me to go places relatively fast and get to places with relative ease and without endangering myself compared to walking where the attacks, like I definitely feel safer on the road or compared to going on public transport. But other than that, I think that I want to say over to you. What are you up to? You can share button if you want to. What are you up to? I'm going to go to National Theatre, play some games. I'm looking forward to hopefully working out what the um, winner is. And then, yeah, that will be good. And hello, Elaine, and thank you very much for the encouragement. Um, yeah, you know what? It is a good morning. It's better than yesterday. And I'm actually outside, and that's an achievement itself. I do definitely need to send out an email to some guests that I was hoping to have for my 800th episode. It's not going to be as good as I wanted. Elaine says, I'd be terrified of biking on the road with all the traffic. Yeah, I mean, there is definitely risk of death or injury, but it's, for me, the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. But yes, what else was I? Yeah, I my episode 800 is on Sunday. It's not going to be as grand as I was hoping, but hopefully some of the peeps will come and I'll be able to do things to entertain, and hopefully a few people will join on the Sunday, day after most people are doing Halloween stuff, because, you know, they want to do Halloween stuff on a Friday, Saturday usually. But to all yous, I'm going to say bye for now. If you want to check me out, as always, I am Stuff by Bez in all the places. Check out stuffbybez.com/streams for future streams. I'm looking forward to, I think I get to talk to Anita next week from White Castle, which is exciting. But the Sunday, if half my guests that I kind of tentatively asked a few months ago to join me, if half of them still join, then that will be super awesome. We'll see, because yeah, it is. I told them the date, but I didn't tell them the exact time. So hopefully we'll be able to make it work. Thank you very much. I will stay safe, and for now, lots of love once more, and bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye, bye, everyone. Bye, bye. Thank you so much.